Finally, you're about taking your learning to the next stage. It is time to put our model into production. In the previous video, you were able to train an algorithm to learn the pattern and be accurate when it comes to predicting what the selling price of a car will be. That model in itself is not useful in that notebook. This is what we call model deployment. There are a lot of frameworks and languages and libraries today for deploying your model, but we will be leveraging on Fast API and UVCon. They are very simple, light, and flexible. Again, don't forget, that pickled model is going to be very instrumental in this module because it is that zip file, if I may put it that way, that we will be unwrapping, unloading, and opening up to get the real strength and the power of a model. I can't wait to walk you through all this. Get ready with me, get set with your Visual Studio Code because we're actually going there now. Yes, we'll be using Visual Studio Code for this work. Alright, I can't wait to see you. Bye. Before deploying our model, let me introduce you to the library. This is the Fast API library and this is the code to install it on your system. This is also the UVCon library and this is the code to install it on you can pick any of these to install it. Open Visual Studio, then go to File just to open your folder, your project folder. These are all the files I have inside my project folder. Click on this guy here to create a new file and name your file. Call it anything. I called my Fast API ml.py. Right now I am importing my libraries here. From Fast API, import Fast API. Make sure you follow the naming convention. Import UVCon, import pickle. What I'm doing in line 5 is to instantiate my Fast API app, which is called ML app, and I'm just putting this here. Now I'm creating, like, let's just say home page, which is just more or less route. We call it route ml app.get. This is the first default route, and I'm defining a function here called home, and whenever I go to that home page, it should return this thing, which is welcome to car pricing solution, which I can actually even remove this. All right, and after this, make sure you put this if condition and follow the indentation. If this is double underscore, that's what I mean there, double underscore name underscore equals to this, then UVCon should run the application, which is ML app. All right, I'm going to click on this button to run it now. It will run it automatically, but I want to cancel because I want to type in myself so that I can be served using UVCon. So I'm going to type UVCon. What is the name of the app? Fast API ML, no need for PY. Then put this there. It is ML app. Reload. This will enable it to load, always and be served with UVCon. Let's then go to this URL and just follow link. You see it's going to say welcome to car pricing prediction solution. And if I put this here and go to docs, it's going to take me to that interface where I can also interact with it. As you can see right here, if I click on try it out and click on execute, you will see welcome to car pricing prediction solution. Right here, we're going to create a new route. As you can see, this route now is predict. We have two routes. We have the home and we have the predict. And I'm defining a function called predict, and I'm passing all the variables we need in our model. For the model to be able to make prediction, we need to supply year and all these variables. And I'm also stating them as strings. So make sure you type this out. And right here, we are unzipping the model. And that's what I'm doing here, opening up the pickle file in a read binary mode, meaning I want to read the file. Since the model now, this variable now contains the model, I'm making my prediction here and say model.predict, and I'm passing all these variables right here. In the output, I'm rounding up whatsoever is the outcome of this make prediction to 2 decimal places, and I'm also returning the value right here. These are just the lines of code I need to add to the existing one we have, and then just save my model. Ctrl S. Then this will load and reload, and that is the essence of adding that reload when we're using UVCon to serve it. And I'm going to go back now, and if I refresh, you see it will have captured these two routes now, home and predict. I can click on this predict, then try it out so that I can fill this value. Then I'm going to execute. Right here we have a model. You can sell your car for $9,877.14. Okay, additionally, if you go to this URL and type redoc, this same fast API is going to show you the documentation that has created for this solution. So there's home route and there's predict route, and this is the documentation of the API. Thank you. Congratulations to you. Wow. Now you have taken the necessary baby step and you've written your hello world of machine learning. Yes, you get that right. Hello world of machine learning. For you to write your hello world of machine learning, you should be able to take a model from inception to deployment using the simplest possible use cases, and that is what we have done here. It is after this that questions start coming up. Okay, now I'm excited about these things. How can I make it deeper? How can I understand this concept better? That is when you will now know the value of those courses you have out there. And for each of those courses, you will always want to relate them to application, because you are seeking for application and not just knowledge. Especially now that you know you have an end in mind, you have seen it before. A lot of beginners today have never seen what it takes to take a model from building to deployment, or even all those necessary questions that should be asked. So they were just learning, doesn't even know when they get to a point and when the destination is not known. You know, everywhere looks like it. You are not sure if you are there, you see this one, you consume it. But I'm happy because within 1 hour of taking this course with me, we're co-learning together, we're able to see at least the major stages and what it takes to build a model. Yeah, your questions are valid. It is time to start asking them and asking them more. Ask me, ask Google, ask on this platform. People are here to help you. Ask your mentors. We're all here to help you grow and advance in this journey. Thank you. So happy for you. There's no certificate, but your knowledge, the confidence, and the curiosity is the certificate. Bye.